What a great segue into this next topic. Can you guess the Gen Z slang words? If someone is mogging, they stand out and make others look less appealing by comparison.
So Ben is always
There we go.
I don't know where the Ohio part comes into effect.
There was like a thing about people from Ohio just like being weird people.
Chuggy?
If any of the youth kids are watching this and you use this word,
I'm gonna go eat Waffle House after this.
And then I would say, bet. Like, heck yeah, go do that thing. Like,
Okay, I stand corrected. I don't know what these mean.
it's giving like, it's like 8. Like you ate that.
You can't use another alpha.
You look so good, I have to stop.
Like Zang Daddy, like telling a man he's good looking.
I thought that was a zaddy.
Zaddy came from Zang Daddy.
Things are starting to really
Yeah.
if you say skibidi and you know what it means and you see me outside,
Let me.
please come out and tell me because I'm still very confused.
I make sure I stay on top of this stuff because I have to know what's being said.
Here's the conundrum, because our kids are being infiltrated by YouTube and meme culture at the same time that they're trying to create their own slang. And so the levels and depths of this one alone shock me.
Hold on. What podcast did I walk into?
Define a dad bod for us.
Oh, you know. Oh, sorry. Cut that out.
Hey there. Feeling lonely? You might want to like and subscribe. Maybe there. Maybe a comment or two. We read them all.
We do! We do!
All right. Rolling?
Yep.
Not too hot, am I?
No, you're good.
How's it going, guys?
It's going good, man. How are you doing?
Good. How are you?
Doing well.
The new youth team.
I know.
Youth team.
Wait, I love this. Last time I didn't have you. I feel like we should like clink or something.
All right, here we go.
Should we?
Let's do it.
There you go.
Yay.
Oh, so who's the new youth team at Mosaic?
Well, I am Homer. I've been at Mosaic for just a few months now. Really enjoying it. So stepped in. Glad to help out Maelee. It's been a good time. So here I am.
I was needing someone, which I don't even know. We might have talked about it last time I was on, but I was wanting someone for high school and middle school, but I knew I really needed a middle school director. Someone just that would come in and be a strong, like, male voice. And
Well, he does have a strong voice.
yeah, it does. It's, you know.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Lay down the bass.
Yeah, sounds like the voice of God. Isn't that what some people say at the church?
Some people have been saying it. I don't know how I feel about it yet, but it's not an insult. So we're
No,
here.
it's not an insult.
Definitely comment. But yeah, I wanted someone who I knew was strong and wasn't afraid to be strong and bold. And I actually know Homer because I'm friends with his now wife. So yeah, I knew him a little bit, and I had considered him back probably, I think in February, and I actually mentioned it to Joe. And then I think I didn't even reach out until probably June. Was it like June?
It was around that time. Yeah.
Yeah. And just, I was trying to get approval to like hire someone. And so I think by the time I actually reached out, she was like, well, I just thought it wasn't going to happen. And I was like, nope. But yeah, it's actually been great. So.
You want to be taller?
Do I want to be taller?
Yeah.
Would you like
You
me to
can
be taller? With my
It's up to
chair?
you. Totally.
I dropped it because I thought it was weird that I was taller than Homer.
I'm
entirely
secure
up to
over
you.
here. We're good. Doesn't
Well,
matter.
it just I felt like I was taller than everything.
You seem like you're really reaching for that mic.
I know. I guess I can.
You just
Anyways.
look like a child down there, like,
Yeah.
hello. So how'd you find Mosaic?
Yeah, so I basically just through my wife, Jordan. I didn't really have another reason to be out in Nacogdoches until I started dating Jordan. When I met her and started coming out here, eventually when I did stay for a Sunday, we came to church together, and I was like, oh, this is actually pretty cool. And yeah, I remember thinking at a certain point, like, hey, I think I should start serving over here. So I started looking into different things. And right at about that time is when Maelee actually contacted me to start, helping be the middle school director. And so I stepped in with that, and yeah, been here and enjoying it. So
Yeah.
yeah, I think for me, I at my old church, I actually did serve quite a bit, all the way from like pre-K up into young adult, like well, fresh out of college. Ironically enough, probably middle school is where I spent the least amount of time. But I did spend a lot of time, and especially I was like a camp counselor. I did teach like middle school for a little bit in church, but it's been a while. So it's definitely an adjustment. I think I've spent a good amount of time. Like I haven't really been interacting with kids until like I kind of stepped back into this.
Right.
And so it has definitely been an adjustment, just honestly, like middle schoolers are very different from how I remember middle schoolers being.
Middle school's rough.
It can
It's rough.
definitely be a bit
It
rough.
really is rough.
Yeah. So
Why is that?
I think what I would say, which and then you can add your own thoughts too. I would say at least what I've seen is middle school, like that year's the first year they're really like they care about honestly what they look like and they care about what other people think. And I think all that begins around 5th and 6th grade and everyone is there. And then that's when like you get your different groups of people and it doesn't feel like we have groups of friends that can still be friends. It's like we're really different groups of people now. And it's because that's the age they begin to like figure out who they are. And that just goes through high
I
school.
still haven't figured out who I am.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah. But that's like I would say I think that's when it starts is around that age. I think with some girls it starts earlier. But I think girls also follow the lead of boys naturally. And so around that age is when boys start kind of getting there. And then they really feel that. Because the girls, honestly, a lot of girls feel the need to have boy validation. And so boys naturally take the lead without the girls even realizing it. So
It's not very feminist.
I'm not really a feminist.
Okay.
I mean, go women, I guess, but we don't have to make it weird or anything. You know what I'm saying?
I had to get around like not thinking of kids like being like myself or like what I would have wanted like in middle school. I was definitely someone who wanted to hear like a lesson. I wanted to go deep, all these different things. But just the reality, like kids' attention span is just not what it used to be. And what I've had to focus on rather than, I'm still teaching lessons. I'm still, doing all that stuff. But one, I've been trying to get a lot more interactive, but the main focus has been building relationships with them. I think I'm starting to realize right now, at least for this group of kids, that seems like the most important thing at this time.
Yeah.
And as I've been starting to build relationships, I'm so bad with names and like I'm finally getting some of these kids' names.
Put numbers on them.
Maybe I should have
Truly.
little barcode.
Get them jerseys.
Get a barcode and
Numbers.
comical.
Yeah, but you gotta be able to read the barcode, like
Get
without your
like a
phone.
scanner.
Like you can just tell who's who by their barcode, like you recognize them
There we go. See,
without a scanner.
might have to be the move. But yeah, I think that for me, that kind of switch has been like a big help, and had to really kind of just change my whole mindset as it came to approaching the kids. So
How old are you?
I'm 28.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, not quite
Well,
that young.
and that's,
I don't know. You run into people who are like, I'm 22, and like, oh my god, you're a child.
I think I'm not.
Oh, yeah.
that-
First year Gen Z. So I'm like,
Yeah.
kind of right there.
First year Gen Z. Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, Gen Z. Wow.
Mm.
What a great segue into this next topic.
Okay.
I think we do. I've come to realize that we actually.
Wait. We have topics now.
Well, I feel like our audience shift is wider than we even admit. Some of the youth have admitted to me that they are fans of the show.
Really? There we go.
Yes. And I think they probably are going to dive in to kind of see how their youth pastors.
They realize there's a swear word in the name, right?
Well, listen, that's up
Kids
to their
don't care about that kind of stuff nowadays. That's just
Well,
a normal word at this point.
like that's the explicit warning right there.
Yeah.
Right in the title.
Yeah, so there's no telling what we're going to say. Just kidding.
Right. So,
So yeah, if you are there, leave us a comment.
yeah, please.
Apologize prior to what I
With that
say.
being said, I kind of wanted to do a little bit of kind of a morning radio show type style vibe here with
Oh,
can you guess the Gen Z slang words?
Oh.
Because I don't know, something about hitting your 30s, it just it just doesn't make any sense. I find myself sitting there talking with my wife, asking her what big back is, and I'm like, I have.
That has two meanings.
Let's start there, Maelee.
Okay.
Is it cap?
So big back, it could be you eat a lot and like big back,
Is it
back,
big
like
bag or
big back, like big back, like
Okay.
that. So big back could be like fatty, I'm gonna eat a lot of food or whatever. It also could mean that you've got a big butt. So someone could be like, you big back,
Got junk in the trunk.
you got junk in the trunk. It's like a compliment.
I did not know that.
So it could go either way. So it's not like, and don't take it as like big back if it's in the, like I'm eating a lot of food. They're not really calling you fat. It's just like man, you're eating like a lot. Like,
Well,
why
see,
you
and
munching so
I was
much?
trying to explain this to Amos earlier today, and I was like, it's almost like fat was back when we
You
were
gotta,
kids.
you gotta
fat,
use it in a sentence.
fat with PH.
PHAT.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same thing.
Right.
Right.
And so it's going along those same lines with regards to big back.
It's the same thing.
Use it in a
Yeah.
sentence for me.
Big back or fat?
big back.
Big back, the one we don't understand.
Like you could say, so someone would say like, instead of saying you got a fatty, you would say you got a big back.
Like she
Really?
big back.
Hey, she's got a big back.
Wow.
But there's also another one apparently where
That's technically
they'll say you got a yacht,
Oh, okay. Now
which means
this
you
I've heard.
got a fat
Back.
back,
Yes, there we
if
go.
you will. So
Baby
you got a
big back.
yeah,
But
big back is talking about butt.
Man, I've
Yeah.
never heard in that context.
You've
but
never heard.
not in the not in
Listen,
the,
I have to. So this is one thing that you probably don't know about me yet. I literally will I make sure I stay on top of this stuff
Yeah.
because I have to know what's being said.
Of course.
Because when you have kids, like let's just take.
she's got to
you
be
know,
able to decrypt.
Let's just think about Wednesday night, okay?
Yeah.
The different dynamics that were there Wednesday night, and we're having like a hangout night. I'm hearing words that I'm like, I don't know if I know what that means. And so immediately I'm going to Google and I'm like, okay, what did this kid just say? Because he just said that around like these two little middle schoolers, and like this middle schooler's parents are kind of like elders at the church. So like, and it's just said, you know what I'm saying?
man.
Well, they're not
Yeah.
gonna understand what he's saying either.
No,
so-
and they didn't, but I needed to know.
I guess I'm out
No, I
there.
mean
No?
the elders. The elders won't understand.
Absolutely
what
not.
you're
Absolutely not. But you know what? At least I can go to them and be like, hey, I just want you to know this was said, and I like just want you to know.
So this is a list of I think the top 80.
saying. I think you need really Gen Alpha slang though. That's a
Is it?
deep
Gen
one.
Alpha is hard to understand.
Okay.
You
Because
think
Gen,
Gen
Z
Z?
slang, like I can understand a lot of Gen Z slang, because contextually you get it. Well, I mean, let's go through some of these first before you click away.
Okay. 8.
8.
Like you look good, like you're eating that up,
Or you
like
or you did that.
or you did
killed
that thing. Like,
Okay, I stand corrected. I don't know what these mean.
yeah.
See, okay, so here's what's interesting in China, which I have a theory here. Put on your conspiracy theory hats. In China, to greet someone is to ask them if they've eaten. 你吃饭了吗? Have you eaten yet?
Oh wow.
And that
Oh,
is a very
interesting.
similar like dynamic, which you could say, yeah, I've eaten and then it's just I don't know where it came from, where
Huh.
it comes from. But and so my theory is that the Chinese TikTok vibes, the cultures are blending, if you will.
Mm.
Okay, next
I'll let
one.
you take that there.
Let's just go Bet. I mean, Bet's been around.
That's
Yeah, that's
it's like
Bet.
Oh, you got to use these in a
Like-
sentence.
I'm gonna go eat Waffle House after this.
and then I would say bet, like heck yeah, go do
Yeah.
that thing.
yeah. I feel like a lot
It's
of
just like
these
showing
are not in sentences. A lot of them they'll just say the word by itself.
Bet's like saying period. I'll still say period.
Okay.
I feel like I'm too grown of a woman to say period, but I still do.
Good.
I'll say
Period.
period. Like the same thing, like bet.
Chugi?
So period basically like just like a period's the end of a sentence. So
Yeah.
like period like you did it like you're
Done.
done. I agree. Whatever.
Yeah, I'm going over there. Period.
But,
Kinda,
yeah.
yeah.
That's
We'll
like,
take
it's
it. We'll
like a
take it.
definitive,
Close enough.
like I'm doing this.
Yes.
You
it's
can't
like
stop
period.
me.
Yeah.
feel
Whereas
like-
you're saying the other person would say bet though.
It could
Like
go either
in
way.
acknowledgement.
It could it could go either way.
I
Yeah,
think
now-
it's a generational thing.
Like it's like I know what these mean in my head, but I've never been asked to explain.
To
it.
explain
This is a
it.
whole different dynamic.
This is the podcast.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Chugi?
I've never heard that in my life.
Yeah, I'm
Have
not
you?
gonna lie. No.
Okay.
I don't know what.
Use it in a
Clap
sentence.
back.
that's cringe. I feel like saying chuggy is
Those
cringe.
shoes are so last season, so chuggy.
I've never heard.
Yeah,
that in my
nah.
life.
Honestly, if any of the youth kids are watching this and you use this word,
I'm
you're
gonna
a cringe
punch you.
bag. I'm not gonna lie.
Corporal punishment.
Yeah, on stage.
Like Amos kind of said, there's definitely some that are in here that like extra. Yeah, we get that. You're being extra.
Even that.
Yeah.
Even
Right.
that's
That just
very
feels-
Gen Z.
GOAT, greatest of all time.
I mean, I know what that's Gucci means.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Be bad. Be
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah. Okay. Guap.
What?
Is that?
Does
is
that mean
Is that a derogatory?
That
I think
sounds-
that has something to do.
I'm about to say money. Yeah.
that's not
So
where I thought
honestly,
that was going.
yeah, there's a lot of songs that have. I mean, I can't call
Okay.
it off the top of my head, but yes, guap definitely.
That's not where I thought that
a
was.
lot
That's
of
not
money.
where I thought it was going.
I thought
No.
it was going to a dirty place. I'm not gonna lie.
It sounded like racial
Racial
in
slang.
nature.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
That's what it sounded like
Yeah.
to
Oh,
me.
That's not where
It's
I
like
thought
we're
we
playing
were
Russian roulette
But
with
it
these
is.
words when we pull up these memes.
Peeps. Yeah,
Yeah.
My mom says
my
that,
Peeps.
actually.
Yeah.
Peeps.
Say less. How about sending me?
Okay.
Sending
Like,
me.
okay, so if Homer sent me a TikTok, I'm like, this is sending me. It'd be like, that's what I would use it in, right?
Yeah, I mean,
It'd be like, this is just like hilarious.
Yeah,
kind
it's
of.
funny
Like,
based.
this is like comical or whatever.
Yes.
Like
and
LOL.
Yeah, instead of saying LOL or that's so funny, I'd be like,
It's-
this is sending me.
So much faster to type LOL.
Oh, absolutely.
But it's like it's that you
It's
you got
the
my
drama.
vibe. You got my vibe.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
You
It's all about the drama.
You're sending me through the air.
You see me.
See, but if you look at how they like put that in a sentence, it doesn't even look like they really understand that. Cause like, watch
yeah,
this
no.
meme, it's sending me. It's like you sound like a cop.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
like that's not how that goes.
You sound like 45 years old right now.
What's TFW?
I actually don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure. That feeling when.
Oh.
Memories.
okay.
Yeah, I get that one.
Yeah.
I mean, I've
Fair
said, I
acronym.
guess, or I've seen that in like a
That
meme or
unique
something.
feeling.
And so I guess what's relatable is the fact that me and Amos grew up in a time where texting was just becoming popular. Like we were in high school. And so that's when instant messaging and short form like LOL, JK, WTF,
I will not.
STF.
I will not spell you as just a U. Letter U. Like
I
it
don't do
must
that
be
anymore
YOU.
Well,
I
you
feel that.
What makes Amos angry?
Right there.
I feel that.
But I find it very interesting that we're like definitely a couple generations past and the acronyms are even changing, right?
Yeah.
Mogging.
I don't know
Okay,
what
I've
that
heard
is.
that, but I can't remember what that one
I
means.
don't think I've heard that.
Noticeably more attractive, impressive, dominant than others is giving this situation. If someone is mogging, they stand out and make others look less appealing by comparison.
So
Just
Ben.
an-
Ben is always
there we go.
Period.
Also,
See?
just another cringy word.
Yeah, that's
It's kind of like when people walk around and say like I'm an alpha male or like that same type of vibe.
Riz. Like since Riz started to become a thing, ever since the kids started saying, I was like, that's so cringe.
You know?
It took me a long time to figure out what simping was.
Yeah. Mm.
Like a long time. Like I kept hearing it used everywhere, and I'm like, I don't know what that actually means.
Well, unfortunately, a lot of times simping is actually just being a good normal dude.
Yeah.
But you know, there's that. But
Yeah.
But, you know.
there are. I do know a few guys who though have taken that a little bit too far. So we can say
Define simping for us.
Man, the best way to say it, I mean a guy who will just not even bend over backwards, bend himself into a circle to make a girl happy who oftentimes does not care about him. That's like the best way.
Is there like a Jane Austen era term for that?
Mm.
There must
I
be.
don't know what that is.
I'm trying to a Chad. No, that wouldn't be.
No, that's the opposite.
That would
Complete
be the
opposite.
opposite.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah,
It
yeah.
would be the opposite.
Yeah.
But that's
So like an old word or an older
an
you know,
old word.
for simping.
Gotta get another tab.
Like
open.
doting, but that's a little different.
Yearning.
No, I feel that's like a one.
That's
take.
long.
Yeah, like a long, one.
That's the only thing I could feel would be somewhat similar.
Jane Austen does not
ninny,
specifically
a
use the
ninny.
word.
A
A
ninny.
ninny.
A ninny?
A
Yeah.
ninny.
I don't know.
Okay, yeah, I could kind of see that.
I think
It's like
we missed some generations. Maybe go to a gen or a millennial term for simping because we've gone back too many generations.
Too many.
I mean, because simping has been around for a very long time. It's not a
No,
the term itself
it's
is new, but
been around.
yeah,
since
guys have been
the
folded.
garden.
Yeah,
I mean,
Very-
Adam.
very
Adam
true.
Adam was.
he definitely simped. Yes,
Maybe
unfortunate.
simping is the problem.
Yeah, you see, that was just, and he set that example for
But
all
you
of
said
us.
the girls follow the guys.
A lot of times, yes. That's how it
Yeah,
should
and that's the problem. See, if the guys are simping,
guys are
following after the
simping.
girls, and the girls are following after the guys, now you're just walking in a circle.
That's right.
That's not productive at all.
No,
Unless
the problem is
track it.
they're not following each other in the circle. They're following other people.
yeah,
So certain guys are simping after other girls, while other girls are following guys. The girls
Okay.
are following the Chads.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's right.
White knight.
See, I wouldn't.
no, I feel like that's
not
a pretty
derogatory.
positive term though.
Fawning.
Yeah,
Okay. Yes.
I could see that.
Yeah.
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 overly attentive would
fawning.
be doting.
Mm.
I think fawning's the closest.
I think you might be right about
Yeah,
that.
Because you're fawning over a girl. You're gonna do anything for her, even if she doesn't care about you.
yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yikes.
Ike,
Ick.
ick, like
like-
gross.
Okay, so for
Like
me,
cringe,
like, yeah,
that's
like,
cringy. Like you
if
gave
the
me
guy
the
was
ick,
gonna do something and it gave me the ick, then I'm not gonna date him.
Okay.
Type deal.
And here's the conundrum, because
Okay, I've
Our
been
chil-
hearing this one.
our kids are being infiltrated by YouTube and meme culture at the same time that they're trying to create their own slang. And so the levels and depths of this one alone shock me.
Skibidi.
Every time I hear it, I'm like, I don't
No,
want.
I've heard
just
multiple
don't.
middle schoolers saying this one. I just read that and I still don't understand it.
Well, like it was like popular and then it went away. And now it's back again.
So read it for us, Ben.
This slang, which could mean good, bad, cool, is named after the popular YouTube series called SKIBIDI Toilet. Most of the videos show toilets with the heads of grown men spinning and talking while singing songs.
What?
So it's still so it still means nothing.
I've had that come across like my live feed where it's just it's almost like scat. They're talking scat, but it makes
Huh?
oh,
I've never seen this in my life.
Whoa,
this is disturbing.
That's what I'm saying.
This is
It's-
not at all what I thought
it's
was gonna be
He,
going on here.
I
What in the world?
I don't even know how to explain it.
Yo,
Bro,
What? Is there audio in this?
no, this is. Oh,
this is
wow.
demonic.
Oh wow,
I'm chopping that up as demonic.
that's. Yeah, is there any sound to this?
What makes us put certain visuals into the demonic category
I don't
outside
know,
of
but just I think it's the way it makes me feel.
cultural? But like, there's cultural things about that we've seen through our lives that have been, the demonic label has been put on them.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's not disturbing and bad. I'm just saying that like, the image of like the devil with the horns and the pitchfork and the hooves is
Yeah.
demonic.
Mhm.
But does the devil actually have hooves and a pitchfork and a pointy tail? Like,
I see what you're saying.
the fact that we label these in this category, that's disturbing. Definitely disturbing.
It's so weird.
Yeah, it is.
It's so
But you remember back a few 10 years ago when they had the it wasn't the adpocalypse, but it was the YouTube thing where they really cracked down on child content because they had all of the like Disney characters and animated like doing sexual acts, and
Oh yeah.
it was like going crazy.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah.
I guess I'm sheltered. Had
So-
no clue.
I had no idea what
It was
this-
about 10 years ago
this.
where like it was YouTube was getting filled up on the kids side with just this kind of raunchy weird content of like Elsa having a baby and then a C-section, and it was just and
What?
Spider-Man was living with her, and it was like just weird all over this place
Huh.
stuff, but it was getting lots of views from kids. So like
Okay.
these 4-year-olds are sitting there mindlessly watching this stuff. Parents realize, raised a big fuss, and then YouTube had a massive crackdown. So that's why YouTube Kids is like so
But even then.
oh, I understand. Like it leans one way really strong,
Yeah.
but it's like extremely, there's like a stranglehold on YouTube Kids. That's why you have to check the box. Is it made for
So-
kids or not?
I didn't know.
There's a guy I follow on Instagram that he did a whole series, probably like 30 days, maybe more. And he will start fresh accounts as trials with no defining on a fresh computer, a fresh device, right? There's no cookies following him or anything, and just starts swiping through YouTube Kids, and it gets weird fast. Like
That's
the
wild.
craziest.
That's wild.
And so I'm really this phenomenon of slang crossing over with meme culture and being exposed to things at a young age. Like we definitely watched what our kids were doing at a young age and didn't have devices very young, right? But even my 13-year-old's coming home saying skibidi, and I'm like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
So what does it mean though? We never really. It means good or bad or cool.
I don't think it has a meaning. Even when you read this here, it just says it refers to these videos.
It's an
Skibidi toilet. So what's Skibidi Ohio Riz?
to call someone this, it means they're weird.
No, if you say
mean-
skibidity,
hold
whatever
on,
it is,
because I remember
you
there
are
being
weird.
so there was like a thing about people from Ohio just like being weird people, and so I don't know
I
what
know a lot of people from Ohio.
are they weird?
No, the ones that left aren't.
Okay, so that says something. That says something there. Okay,
They escape.
escape.
Yeah.
I don't know what
don't-
skibidi means, but
I don't know where the Ohio part comes into effect.
well, the Ohio means so to call someone, it's calling someone weird. I think is what it said.
Ohio.
People from Ohio, it's like a thing. People from Ohio are just weirdos.
It only happens in Ohio, is what it says right here.
Okay,
But Ohio's like,
It's weird.
Middle of the country.
kind of like when
salt of the earth. Good people in Ohio.
Oh, no. Maybe.
Listen. It could be a psyop, man. They could be trying to like
Turn us-
separate people, rural people from the earth.
Turn us
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
against Ohio.
well, maybe not Ohio
Against
specifically, but
Cleveland.
like
Turn us against Cleveland.
Smallville versus freaking. Where did
Haven't like more presidents come from Ohio
Where
than
did
any other
Superman-
state?
where did Superman?
Wait, really?
is that a thing? How do you know that?
Smallville.
I guess not much to do out there, so you can focus on your
I guess
career.
you
Where
just
was the
be-
big city?
Be studying.
Metropolis.
Yeah, Smallville versus Metropolis. Right? They're trying to pit us against each other.
Oh no, maybe I'm being judgmental. If you say skibidi and you know what it means, and you see me outside,
Let me.
please
know.
come out and tell me, because I'm still very confused.
And if you can't find Homer, then find me, so I can tell him, and we can both know.
I just read this one.
'Cause
I could have swore it was something else.
What, the Phantom text?
I
So,
thought it was
I-
Phantom.
Oh,
PH.
So-
Oh yeah.
what's crazy is I actually know this one. All right, so this is there is a YouTube group that probably wouldn't recommend for the young generation to watch, but they're called AMP, and it was a bunch of different creators who got together, and Phantom was one of those creators. And like one of his things, they'd all be streaming, and they had this huge house, and he would see somebody eating something that he'd want. He would just burst in their room
Yep.
and take some of their food, and it was called the Phantom tax.
Yep.
So like they would try to eat either super quick before he got there,
Yep.
whatever. Now I don't understand why people are using this in conversation.
They stealing each other's food.
Like that's literally somebody's name. So I just like saying out somebody else's name and
It's
taking their food. Like
I would assume that because Kai Cenat was so famous and such a rising streamer, and he would say this within the stream, that it became slang at that point. That kids
for
Yeah.
stealing, but
but it's so weird.
But it's like getting in a fight and then calling out your move, right? Hook.
Well,
And then like you swing, like
it's more like a permission structure because it's a joke now. Like you're saying the joke, so it's okay that I stole your food.
Yeah.
no, never okay. Steal my food.
Yeah.
And I don't care what you say before
Like,
that.
why did that kid go through the wall? It's like Homer. He still stole some of Homer's food.
The Homer tax.
Noob.
And there's definitely blending between the Gen Alpha and the Gen C.
Well, like noob
it's
is not a new term.
No. Noob is not. We spelt it differently. N-E-W.
That is true. Does that mean the same thing?
I believe so.
Yeah, lyrics
Experience,
have it
yeah.
underneath it there.
What is Zang? Dang.
A remix of the
Well,
word.
that one's always with the word. Okay, sorry,
the
but it's
root?
with the word "daddy" after it usually.
Oh.
Like Zang Daddy, like telling the man he's good looking.
What?
Oh, I thought that was a
Yeah.
ZADDY.
That's where. So Zaddy came from Zang Daddy. So then you just say Zaddy
Okay, then
instead
you
of
just say
saying
Zaddy.
Zang Daddy. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's where that came from.
Oh, things are starting to really.
yeah. Yeah.
Like I've been hearing my daughter say that.
All right,
Oh, no. Oh, God. No. No.
No.
Oh, man.
No. What it was Uncle Jesse was going around doing podcast, right? And the podcasters were calling him a zaddy, and I'm like,
I don't know who this is.
About to say it.
Uncle Jesse from
Oh wait, Full House?
yeah,
Full House?
Oh wow.
Oh, Uncle
Yeah.
Jesse was a Zaddy for
right,
sure.
right.
Okay,
Can I say
respect,
that?
respect.
I don't know if I can say that.
Is this?
I said it.
Can't
though.
take it back.
Yeah, take it back. It's true. Cool. What is his name?
Who?
The guy that plays Uncle Jesse in Full House.
Oh, his actual name. Yeah, I'm terrible.
It starts with an S at the end. The name.
Yeah. Okay. What's his face?
John Stamos.
There it
John
is, John Stamos.
Yeah,
I knew
yeah.
it started with
There
an
you go.
S.
That makes sense.
John Stamos.
Oh.
Okay, now please explain this one. I think it's just an expression of. But you can also yeet somebody out of a car
It means to toss,
to toss
to defenestrate.
yeet.
It's like defenestrate.
But it's the sound that you make when you throw.
Wasn't
something,
yeet
right?
like a move that they would do?
It was a dance for a
It was
little
like a
while.
dance.
Yeah.
But
If
that's
you
where it
yeet something-
started,
But
right?
yeah, it's usually to throw it, I think.
But also, like, the dance was like it looked like you were throwing something. So maybe
I
that's how that
I
evolved.
honestly don't remember what the dance.
I don't really remember
to be
either.
honest.
Be very excited, have a lot of energy. It also means to throw something. Okay. Yeah.
Mm.
Low key. Low key's
That
been
is
around.
no.
That,
So is
low
lit.
key's been around. Lit's been around. Yeah. What are y'all doing? Gen Alpha, y'all are still in our slang.
Put the fries in the bag, bro.
Oh, I actually love this one. This is
Okay.
Wait, what does this
great.
mean? I don't know. If
Are you robbing somebody?
no. So
The
I-
phrase, well, it says right there. The
Oh, yeah,
phrase
what's-
means that it's a little small for me.
It's taking too long and need to spit it out.
Oh, so someone's. I know a few
or
people like
or it could be like, man, you're doing too much. Like so,
Okay. Okay.
I guess like if you think about like in the fast food setting, it's like, bro, why are you saying all this, bro? Just put the fries in the bag.
Yeah.
Stop. We don't. You know what I'm saying? I'm here because I'm hungry, not because I wanted to meet you. I'm sure you're a great person though. So
Yeah. Could be also an insult or a way to tell someone to be quiet. Okay.
Yeah, I can get behind that one.
Yeah. Put the fries in the bag. But
Some might be saying that to us about this podcast.
okay.
if
Put
they're not in the
the fries in the
comments,
Yeah,
they
if
need
you're not
to
in the
step that
comments,
step up, man.
yeah.
We can't hear you.
Yeah.
I think it's op.
Yeah, it means like
Opposition.
yeah, like
You're
Opponent.
my
Elite.
ops would be. It would be like what is a
But
word?
not like special.
Like your enemies.
No.
No,
It's
it'd be
like
like your
your
enemies.
Anybody who's like against you or you feel is
the
against you.
opposition.
Yeah.
A lot of people have a lot of imaginary ops.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's with that?
I don't know why people
People live
like
in victim
they
mindset.
they just kind of have it like, man, there has to be these people that are trying to stop.
Just out
Maybe
to
that's what
get
it
you.
is. If you can convince yourself in your mind that people are out to get you or out to stop you from accomplishing what you want to do, you don't have to take any personal accountability for not being where you want to be.
Well spoken.
That's right.
Did they learn that in middle school? It's your job to stop that now, Maelee.
That's why we have
Homer.
Homer.
Working on it.
So
Yeah.
that we can start.
Be like, son, take accountability.
Yeah.
All right. It took us a long way to get here, Maelee, but I'm blaming you for this one.
Uh-oh.
My kids never spoke like this
Yeah.
before
Sorry.
meeting you.
Sorry.
And
Yeah.
please explain what it's giving means.
Okay. So like, let's say Stephanie walks in the door, your beautiful wife, and she looks incredible. I'm like, it's giving. Like her outfit, you look great. Like it's giving. Like you look good. Like like it's like 8. Like you ate that.
You can't use another
You know-
Gen Alpha
Okay.
phrase
Well,
to describe
It's like you look good. Like
I think I
you
got
did that thing.
I think I got you. It's
Okay.
giving to the point you can't even put
There you go.
something behind it.
There
Like,
we go.
You look so good, I have to stop. I got
nothing else to
speechless
say.
Because here's the
in the
deal.
middle of what I was about to
Because
say.
a lot of times I'll stop if I
Like, take my breath away.
literally
There you go.
here's and like if I get to the point where I'm gonna say it's giving, like a lot of times I'm like it's giving, and I'm just like
There we go.
because I have nothing to say after that because it looks so good. It's
So
like
the-
speechless.
How did we get to
The example is not beneficial because it says it's giving winter cozy vibes.
Okay, but you could also say that. So like you can also like let's say
But is that where it's derived from? It's like it's giving, and then the other person's supposed to be like, oh yeah.
So it
well
could go-
most
it
of the time you just know. I
it
feel
could
like
go both ways.
could go both
right?
ways.
So like somebody might, I don't want to use this word because that's like a whole nother. Anyway, somebody might crash out when somebody's like doing good, right? Like, man, it's giving jealous. You're looking kind of, I don't know, man. Like, what's going on? So it kind of, you know,
or like if you have a youth student that's just a little desperate or whatever, like
it's giving thirsty.
it's giving thirsty.
There we
It's
go.
giving desperate. It's giving the ick. It's giving cringe.
well
You know?
thirsty? I mean that means something. I mean that means you want it to me.
Yeah, but you can't get it.
Yeah,
That's
you
the
can't get it,
problem.
so you're
Yeah, you're
desperate.
thirsty means you can't get a drink.
Yeah.
I guess like no. I kind of always thought that you were always going for it and getting it possibly.
Hey,
You're not
possibly.
getting it.
Well, I mean, there's a possibility to get, but usually if somebody's calling you thirsty, that means you're probably trying super hard and you're not.
So they're
getting-
insulting you.
Yeah, pretty.
Yeah.
I hear it more in regard to girls or women
Mhm.
being thirsty.
Mm-hmm.
They're
feel like,
they're
yeah.
sleeping around. They have the desire to sleep around.
Okay, I feel like
sure if
that's
it's-
evolved a little bit.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I was sort of sleeping around. I thought it was more so like you just
Like a-
trying really hard.
Like a
Yeah.
thirst trap.
That's a
There-
whole lot
that's a
different.
whole different thing.
That's what I'm saying though.
Yeah.
It's like it's along the
What is a thirst trap?
So, like, let's say, for example, you have this girl and she's on Instagram. She's posting a little picture of her body.
Showing a little,
Showing a little skin, you know, showing a little something.
Oh, yeah.
Showing what she's got going on there. It's the thirst trap.
There you go.
Right. Or, like, you got a guy with, like, some six-pack abs or something. He's on a boat and he's just, like, thirst trap.
Now my wife tells me that that's not attractive.
Well, some girls.
Some
do
girls are
find
into
it
that.
Attractive.
Maybe she's just trying to like boost my ego. I don't know.
Maybe.
But she's like the ripped shredded guy is just not attractive.
I don't
Weird.
personally find rip shredded
I'm about
guys
to
attractive.
say.
Why?
I don't know. Just his
Because why do
build
guys
to me.
find it so attractive? Why? I
Well-
don't know why I waved at you.
Oh, hey now.
Hold on. What podcast did I walk into? Because
No, but like gym bros. Gym bros. Okay, gym bros when they go and they get ripped, like they go, initially thinking it's for the ladies, but then they realize it's all just for the guys.
yeah.
Getting jacked and shredded and built.
So, I mean, I think some girls do like it, but I think it's like just the way media portrays, like, usually the fat guy is not getting the girl, which really in reality, in real life, is not necessarily the case. But the dude's like super in shape. He's the popular guy. He's like the star, all that kind of stuff. So I feel like guys kind of gravitate towards that. And then,
Well, I think guys think that it's attractive, but from the girl's perspective, it's like vain because I see where
Oh,
you're
yeah.
putting your focus.
Yeah.
It's all on you and your body.
It honestly gives me the ick. If I see, like,
yeah, I think it's
I cannot.
yeah, I think a lot of guys who do put that much effort into getting in shape, that ends up being the best characteristic about them.
Well,
not
honestly,
saying
and then you
it's-
see their insecurity. It's just like you're insecure. You know,
know,
same, girls do the same thing. It's not just guys.
Yeah,
Girls who are posting bikini photos or whatever they're posting, doing the same.
And I'm not saying if you post a thirst trap you're insecure.
Yeah.
That's not the case. But
no,
like,
no.
yeah, I think a lot of the times like girls girls or guys will have associated people who look like that as being like kind of jerks
Yeah.
or like really shallow people.
Mhm.
They could just be making a living too.
Very
That's-
true.
Very true.
That is true.
Not that it's a great way to make a living. So, what is the most attractive body type? Then?
Period. Just in,
No. To from your perspective.
from my.
I'm asking her subjective.
Honestly, when I think, I guess when I think of all of this, not that there's a lot of men that I've been attracted to or been involved with, but when I think about them, none of them look alike at all. So honestly, for me, it is very much the personality. There was one that just, and I like it would be the one that you know about.
Yeah.
There's one that was just like, oh,
Crazy work.
crazy
not,
work there.
not into that dad bod?
I am into the dad bod.
Okay.
I love a good dad bod. I'm not gonna lie.
Define a dad bod for us.
Oh, I don't know. I feel like it's just a hefty heftier man. You know, it looks like it looks like you look like a teddy bear. And if I laid next to you and we were cuddling, I would be so warm. Like that is all I want.
Sounds like, it's like survival instincts. So like kind of back
think
to
you're
like the
gonna keep
old
me
days.
safe.
Cold,
You know?
cold winter nights in the cave.
And I'm always
Warm and
cold.
cozy.
So like if he looks like he's gonna keep me warm, like that's all I need. You know?
Solid.
So you just need a personal heater.
Yeah.
There we go. Well, gentlemen, if you're
Oh god.
if you have your eyes out
Oh
on
Lord,
Maelee,
where have we gone? Here.
winter is coming. So
Save me some money so I don't have to buy any more sweaters.
Don't worry, we'll go ahead and put her ad right here.
Oh.
She is more of a TikTok girl than an Instagram. So,
Well,
lastly, dog water.
doesn't that mean like trash?
basically, yeah.
You didn't do a good job.
Yeah, that's trash. I wouldn't say dog water. I'd be like, that was trash.
Yeah, it just sounds like a lot of. Just seems like extra words, even though it's only two. But
Yeah.
yeah, I've heard that.
But that's garbage, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
Basically,
Yeah.
Do you think they do it on purpose? They have to, right?
Well, you want to build your own. You got to stand out from the generation that came before you.
But do you think? I'm trying to think back to when I was that age. I don't know if it was necessarily a force of habit to try and conceal what I was saying or try to get one over.
I don't think. No, I think it's just standing out. It's just like you got
Just
your own
standing out.
words. Like you gotta separate yourself from your parents, from the generation that came. You gotta forge your own way.
Yeah.
I think also
You gotta be
like,
counterculture.
yeah, like that rise of like streamers too. I feel like kids they look up to these streamers and they want to be like them, and then the streamers are creating like catchphrases or different things
Yeah.
that just make them like distinctive.
But like shame to say, we walk in the room sometimes and find our kids watching streamers
Mhm.
or people that's just playing video games and stuff, and I'm like, what is attractive about this?
About watching
is
someone play video
So
games.
well, but they're just being morons at the same time,
Yeah.
and it's very attractive to like a 7-year-old.
I don't know. I don't think it takes any brain power to watch that stuff. And so I think that there's something.
I don't think it takes any brain power to make that stuff.
No. I could make that in my sleep. You know?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. I mean,
Maybe that's your Twitch channel, just you sleeping with a
I
controller.
mean, there are Twitch like streams that are like people sleeping.
Yes, people will watch that stuff.
Twitch is a weird place.
But I think it's just one of those situations where it's like there has to be some type of skill to it because there are so many different Twitch streamers and people in like that have like 1 viewer, 0 viewers, nobody cares to watch it, and then you got like a Kai Cenat, you just finished that Mafia-thon thing that I don't know how many millions of dollars he just made and all the viewership, and it's insane, like, to me, especially like they're subscribing and they're paying however much when you can watch for free, just get ads or just watch it on YouTube later, which, I mean, I respect the hustle, but it's just different.
It's wild.
Yeah.
Well, I guess the question is like, I understand that the creators can be very intelligent with how they're marketing and getting out there and they're playing to what the audience wants. But God, does what the audience wants seem stupid?
Yes.
I
I think about that all the time, but I don't know what the answer to that question is. Like, I don't know why.
and I like, okay, but I guess, I mean, okay, you can spend hours watching Kai Cenat, or you can spend hours watching football. Are they an equal waste of time?
No.
Ooh.
I'd watch
Let's
football
just
all
go
day
ahead and
long.
split the crowd out there.
You're asking, like,
I'm gonna sit and watch football all day, which is a new thing for me.
it's spending time not producing something. You're sitting there.
I literally love it though. Like,
It's not a moral judgment on either. I'm just asking, like, from the perspective of, okay, if I spend 4 hours watching movies, it's the same amount of time gone where I was just being entertained.
I mean,
Are they in different categories? If I do a 9-hour Lord of the Rings trilogy, not that I've ever done that, in one sitting, is that a good use of time?
Hold on. You're gonna call it the Lord of the Rings community right now?
Sure.
I've
Come at me, bro.
never seen it.
really? Okay, I have to be honest. I hadn't watched it until
You should sit down with Jordan.
yeah, you also watch it.
I don't think he wants to.
All right, Homer.
Yeah.
When it gets a little colder outside, we're gonna have to have you over because I've seen these people that do it right. They have a set meal plan throughout the
I've seen this
whole
on
thing
TikTok.
to match the vibe of the movies
Yep.
with drinks and food.
I've also seen this with
And
Harry Potter.
It's a day event. I
Yeah.
mean,
You know,
you just
we do have 2 large light walls at the church.
Mm.
Make a theatrical event out of it.
we could.
Have
That could be kind of
have a
cool.
watch day at the in the chapel with our couches, the big couches in there.
9-hour
Come in.
Whoa.
Come in.
Lord of the
come out.
Rings extended edition,
Yeah, bring your slippers, get comfy.
and then
Low-key.
after party with the Hobbit.
Whoa.
Whoa, that's like the next day.
18 hours,
That's
20 hours.
Let me
You
get
know-
a
you
sleep
have an
break and we'll
intermission.
come back. We can do a Friday, Saturday moment.
But
Maybe we should do something a little bit more net positive to the community afterwards, like a car wash or something. Everybody go out.
it would be good for us to get moving after that. Do some type of
We could all go to the
activity.
gym together.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I think but like kids are just gonna watch what they kind of focus on now. Like I think I grew up playing a bunch of sports, and so like I mean I was on YouTube a lot, but I was watching a bunch of basketball
what
videos,
I
whether it was like a tutorial or a highlights or whatever it may be. And a lot of kids now they're just like they're playing games or they're on their phone, whatever that
Well,
and-
okay, so I mean, sorry to interrupt.
No, you're good.
Like to go to either Lord of the Rings or football. Like generally, there's a community built around take any sport. It's a pastime. A community builds
Yeah.
around it. You connect. You can also play it.
Yeah.
Get some exercise. Is there a community? I'm sure there's a community built around these streamers, but is it a type of community where you actually like spend quality time with one another? You know,
I think that might be
or are you just isolated in your own room, all paying this streamer money, not connected
Don't-
with other people?
This is a genuine question I don't know the answer to. Don't they have these things where people like they'll like play the video games that like all together, they're streaming and then people will come watch. So it's the same thing, right?
Well,
Is
they
this
have
a
they have
thing?
e-tournaments,
Is that
esports.
okay? And then people will go watch that. So
Yeah.
I guess it would be is that if I guess the answer would be yes if that's the case, right? Because
Yeah.
people are kind of doing that kind of stuff together.
Well, and there's people who make lots of money doing esports, like the
Mhm.
winners.
And then I guess I think about kids like your son and then some of his friends like they will watch YouTube videos together of like people
Playing.
Yeah, but
playing video games. So is that I guess that
Are
would
they-
be kind of the same
are they
thing.
better afterwards?
I'm
Better
I
people?
doubt
Are you
it.
better after watching Lord of the Rings?
I was
Are you a
about to
better
say.
person?
I
I
mean,
don't
I
think-
think I think the draw is that you don't have to necessarily make real connections with people. I feel like a lot of kids, especially right now, interacting with people in real life, like scares them. Like the
Yeah.
way that they do that, so they can feel connected in a sense in this virtual community, and they can, all connect over what the streamer's saying or whatever and talk, but they don't actually have to meet these people in real life.
Like I've heard that it can be crippling to order fast food at the restaurant for some up and
Yeah,
coming.
I had to order actually one time. This was like 2 or 3 years ago. There was a kid that wouldn't order her coffee at University Coffee, and so I had to order it for her. And I was like, "What?
Yeah.
I've been ordering my own food since I was like little."
And I think we're seeing a lot more of that too.
Mm.
But like 200 years ago, you were an adult at 14, 15 years old, just about.
Mm.
You could go off to war. And now it seems like we're pushing out that like expectation for adulthood further and further.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I do have a bit of a hot take. I
Okay.
think we have gotten kind of really loose with the word trauma.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, like when something happens to you that you just don't like, or that was maybe inconvenient, I think like it's been labeled as trauma. And then especially a lot of people, like a lot of my friends are having kids now, like I'm kind of on that age, and like we want to protect our kids. Like, oh, well, we had to deal from what we had to deal with, which I think is natural to do. But I feel like a lot of the times it gets to an extent that these kids don't really end up having to make real decisions or experience life
Right.
in that way. So then when they finally do get put in a position where they have to make their own decision, they have to
They can't.
fend for themselves, like it's like a brand new thing, and they're like so far behind,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and so I feel that like, yeah, our looseness with that word and kind of like how we view a lot of the things, like I think life, just for everybody, I don't think it's ever like good or bad. It's just like a mixture of both all the time. And so
Well, it's problems. It's always,
like,
what problems do you have to solve?
it's gonna happen. Yeah, it's gonna happen. It's natural, but we, especially in like more of a digital age, have this mindset that that's not what life is. Like for some people, there aren't problems. That's how we perceive it to be. So our life is significantly, from our new lens, much more difficult and hard, you know? And so like, yeah, people say like, oh, anxiety, almost like it's funny, or like just
Yeah,
my
like
anxiety,
it's like a thing that's
I'm so
cool.
ADHD, I'm this, I'm that. And it's
It's like, why are you doing that?
bro, like it's normal for you to feel anxious when you're trying something new, or like when you're in a risky situation. That means your body's functioning correctly. You know, it's pumping adrenaline so that you can act or do whatever you need to do. But because you don't ever really find yourself in those situations, when your body acts like how it's supposed to, it feels like an overload. So it's kind of like a hot take. But yeah.
Oh,
No,
I
it's
landed in
good.
the same
I mean,
place.
when you lean into your victimhood, or when you lean into your shortcomings as a victim and wear it as a label, and say you can't question any of the terrible things that I'm doing right now
Because of this
my
thing.
trauma. This
Right.
is who I am.
Which I think, like, even when, and this is one thing that makes me, this can go on my list of things that make Maelee mad list. Which I say knowing good and well, I'm not a parent yet, but I'm around plenty of children all the time, and I can see the difference between different parenting styles, and that soft parenting style, which is a result of having parents bad parenting, right? And so, like, the idea of like, I don't want my kids to experience what I did, whatever, that's a good thing, but it can be taken to a place that's unhealthy, and then you're enabling your own kids. And so, and then a lot of times there's just excuses that are made of like, well, my kid is this, and he has this, or she has this, and this, and this. And so we have to approach them this way, and this, that, and the other. And I do think there is a real place for that. But also, I'm like, no, spank them, spank them,
Hot take.
spank them, and make them have some consequences for what they're doing, because that's what my parents did. And so, like, even in like I'll catch myself in a conversation with some parents or whatever, friends, whatever, whoever it is, and they'll say something like, kids are just like running around the church, or they're just doing this, or whatever. And I'm like, you know who didn't do that? Me, because I knew I was going to get my butt whooped by my mother and my dad. And so I sat in the pew and I listened to the worship, and I stood and I did that, even though I had no idea what I was doing. And I listened and I took notes, and then I went home and I did what I was supposed to do. And I wasn't a perfect kid, but I acted right, because I knew that my parents were going to tear me up if I didn't. And so, not saying that we need to be abusive, which I think that's
Yeah, how
also
much
a
trauma
thing.
do you have?
I don't have any trauma.
Oh, you're good.
I have great parents. Y'all are watching. Thank you for beating me up, even though you didn't have to, because I knew it didn't actually beat me up. They literally spanked me once, but it's because I
Oh,
knew
it
they
only
would.
took one time.
It took one time, but I knew that
So
they
either
would
it
do
was a really solid spanking, or you were a
No,
really
it
good
wasn't.
kid.
I
You
was
complied well.
I complied well, but it's because I knew what the consequences were if I didn't. That's why. And so there also is like a thing. My parents spanked me one time and it didn't hurt, and I laughed at my mom when she did it, which then got me in more trouble.
That'll do it.
So,
Can't laugh.
but I knew, like, I guess what I'm saying is I knew what my consequences were as a kid, and I knew that I needed to act well when we were going to family reunions or wherever we were going, you know? And that's just not a thing for all the kids now, you know? It's just not.
Yeah, I see that.
Homer, we have a segment on the show called and Maelee already jumped right into it. It's
It
called
did.
What Makes Maelee Angry?
What makes you
So,
Oh, I thought I was about to play a video. Okay. All right.
This is the video.
That was the intro.
All right, it's us. All right, cool.
so Maelee,
Oh, man. I feel like I need to
I
pull this back out.
I know it's been a while,
It has.
and it's really hard to ask somebody else to keep a running total, a track of grievances or things that may have made you angry in the past. I don't know. Has it been 6 months? since we've had you back on? I can't remember.
I don't know. I don't think it's been that long.
3 months.
Anything that comes to mind that here lately?
Get any new pet peeves? They can also be serious things that seriously make you angry, not just like little annoyances.
I don't know. I mean, I can think of a lot of things that make me angry.
Let it out.
It's why we made this
No.
song.
No.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of like little things that might just get on my nerves.
It's okay if you don't.
I don't know. Oh, okay. One thing that kind of got me this past week, which Homer will probably laugh about this because he saw me angry about it, is just like people like stepping out of their I don't know,
Lame?
lane. Like, this is what you're supposed to do. This is what I'm doing. So why are you doing what I'm doing? Type deal?
Yeah.
Or why are you trying to do what I'm doing?
Yeah.
That makes me angry. Like, get your finger out of my pie type deal, I guess.
How do you deal with this?
Usually I let it happen and then I'll go find someone who's safe like Homer and I'll say, "Oh my God, I can't believe this is happening." And then just keep
But
going.
then they're going to keep on.
Yeah,
their
they just
finger in
keep
your
on
pie.
going. Yeah. I don't ever really which I'm not. Stuff like that, like little stuff like that. I don't know. I just am not one to like make a big deal about stuff like that. But in the moment, if I'm mad, I'll just go find someone who I know will either laugh it off, and which will put me in a better mood, or be like, "Yeah, I get it, whatever." Just like for a quick, like, I need to get it out, and then
I sympathize with
going.
your trauma.
thank you.
Hey, if you have actual trauma, you know, it's okay. This is not talking about
We
that.
are not therapists.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
That's exactly
Get that
not,
disclaimer in there.
not to make light of any trauma. Well, open up the table. Anything else that, it's not necessarily that we're disgruntled, but I think when it first started, when the bit first started, it was
was
more
like,
lighthearted.
Yeah, it
It's
was.
lighthearted, right? It's
Mhm.
close, BMW drivers. I'll go ahead and open the floor.
Oh my gosh, Tesla truck drivers, the Cybertruck, get away from me with that.
Really?
Yes,
drive
Because
differently?
it's intimidating.
it looks ridiculous.
What?
Oh,
You
so it
look
just looks bad.
ridiculous. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
You know, people have
Ridiculous.
taste.
Days or taste?
Taste. They have their own taste.
I don't even know if I
They
can
can drive a
consider
brick.
that taste.
I mean, come on.
Taste. Scared of them. I'm good with
You're
them.
scared of them.
You ever see the concept that was out there for a Tesla truck that actually looks like a Tesla car?
No.
It's pretty dope.
Wait, can we look at that?
I don't know if it's a concept or if it was like AI fan made or something, but
Huh.
Interesting.
it like,
Yeah,
oh, that's what a Tesla truck should look like.
Well, the Tesla trucks now are ridiculous.
Yeah, I guess
Okay,
that's
that's
not even
cool.
anywhere near close
this
to.
hover car. What's going on?
Listen, by now it's probably overrun with.
Did you
ad
put Tesla
images.
truck or would you put
Tesla car.
no Tesla truck? There you go, the first one.
Oh,
That right
Okay,
there.
that's worse almost.
That's seriously.
Okay, any
I like
truck.
this one
I'm
better.
sorry, any truck that is like soft around the edges.
Wait,
what a way to describe
Truck,
it.
like, why do you?
Soft around
Why
the
do you have a
edge.
truck
That's it.
that's
You know
soft
what it
around the
is?
edges?
It's given Toyota Tundra drive.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
yeah,
like
no,
Yeah.
you can miss me with a
the
Toyota
Hon-
Tundra
the Honda-
unless you're a woman.
What's the Honda
Ridgeline?
Yo,
truck?
that's crazy.
Because it's a unibody truck. There's no separation between the cab and the.
my country
So you like your
small bit.
you like your men soft around the edges.
Not their trucks though.
But
I
not
want
their
their
trucks.
trucks blocky, and I want it
Hey, that-
like mean looking.
Okay. Jacked up.
I don't know. It doesn't have to be jacked up. I just want it to look like a man drives it, cause that
Like you
Now
can
this
do work.
picture, I'm not a big.
like a real man.
Now,
That's
if
what that
they,
looks like.
if he did a completely 180 and made this the Tesla truck 2, like just go the complete opposite direction and make it more curvy like this, now that would be a move.
That would be a move.
That would be a move.
That would be a marketing move, right?
Oh yeah.
It just looks almost
Yeah, if
to
a
me.
guy
though-
pulled up and said, "Hey, do you want to go on a date?" and then I'm like, "Yes," and then he pulled up to pick me up in that, I'd be like, "You know what? No, I'm actually sick."
Like
I don't
does. I don't know. The
I
more I
can't
look
do
at
I
it,
can't find the door handle. I'm
I
looking.
see it. Think it looks like it's a car like on like some funky hydraulics.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, it's definitely a car that's taller.
Yeah.
I don't know.
They just like pasted SpaceX on that one and said it's a Tesla.
But Ben started this with BMW drivers. What do you have a problem with BMW? I'm thinking about becoming a BMW driver.
Oh wow. This is
Listen,
interesting.
Listen, I don't know. My driving experience has been that 90% of the time, if there's an issue on the road and I've been when even close to road rage, it's because of a BMW driver. I don't know what it is.
I do religiously use my turn signals.
Love that.
So
I
as
love that.
But maybe when I get in that BMW, I'll forget
Praise the Lamb.
where, like, what was turn
It's in the
signals?
contract when you sign. It's part of the. You have to.
I was going to buy it secondhand if I did.
Well,
I was looking for like an old, like a 90s convertible
That'd be fun.
BMW.
We'll say a lot of those BMWs are built to break.
New ones are.
Yeah, I have like a uncle who he has a car shop and he specializes in fixing BMWs.
So he makes good.
He's
good
always busy.
always busy
Always busy.
and expensive to
He's
fix.
probably not seeing the ones from the 90s.
He gets.
They come in because every car.
I mean,
needs
yeah,
maintenance.
but yeah, definitely the older ones are definitely better for sure.
The refined German.
Ooh.
There you go. See, look at that black one right there.
Yeah,
on
the
the
black
left.
one. I could drive
that's
that.
nice,
I
that's
could drive
nice.
that.
The E30 body.
Heck yeah.
We're definitely crossing over into very, very rare BMWs at this point.
That's not a super rare. You can find that.
I
I mean, one that's pristine like that is going to be expensive, but you can find those.
think so.
Yeah.
And is this the BMW, the model and
The one I showed you today was an E39, so it was a 94 convertible.
I don't know. This would be okay. This would
E36.
I would not.
It's giving.
It's
yeah.
giving.
It's
See that
giving.
black convertible right there. That's nice. That's nice.
Yeah, that's a nice car.
Ooh, I want
Okay.
that.
If that's what you're going
Fun.
for,
Is that your new car?
I
I'll
want that.
endorse
I
it.
just got a new car. Actually, I don't need a new car. But
There we go.
if you get
What'd you
this
get?
car,
What'd you
I
get?
just got a Grand Cherokee.
Nice.
Yeah,
Oh.
I've wanted one of those for so
Stellantis.
long.
Oh, what year?
It's a 21.
Stellantis.
Explain. Not
Oh,
all
that's the
of us
company
are-
that owns. It's the company that owns Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep now.
Stellantis.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
Did not know that.
They're bean counters. Allegedly. Don't sue us.
Don't sue us, please. We don't have any money.
But no, I mean it's like. Okay, but this is the realm that I would. What's that?
No, I was just joking. I said we.
This is the realm that I would like it to be in for BMWs. Like I'm not really interested in anything
The
like
newer stuff.
newer.
Okay, that makes
I
sense.
support you in your endeavor here.
Solid.
And I will say most of my road rage is
Ooh,
probably
what
from
is that?
Which one?
2000s BMWs. Yeah.
Yeah, those are the ones guys who are called me
It's gonna be like that one dude drives this car, like watches this podcast.
He's gonna be like the one guy that was like about to like DM me with my handle from that little skid is like driving this, and I'm just
Sell
like,
it now.
"Ugh."
Yeah, it's like it looks like this skinny toilet guy lives in there. You know? Yeah, but
Yeah.
honestly,
Which car are we pointing at? The gold one?
Yeah, that right there is pretty rough. I'm not
Is
gonna.
that like a 318?
I don't know.
25? Yeah.
It look like I need to go to the junkyard.
Also, the trust that y'all have on just pulling up Google images like this
I know.
is
'Cause
impressive.
you never know what's gonna
You
pop.
never know what's coming.
Oh, well, we have the
Wait,
power.
wait,
wheel.
hold on. You browsing the internet without the safe search on? What are we doing?
There's a safe search.
Bro, same way YouTube Kids is supposed to be safe,
I know,
right? You know,
I
like
know it.
Just
yeah.
kidding.
Yeah.
We don't always show the audience this screen, but
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Yeah, if the editor takes the time to put it in there.
Right. There's definitely some.
It's an added layer of work to get that in there.
That, yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Any other grievances we want to table?
What makes Homer angry?
I was just say, were we when I was like Homer's gonna know this one because I just said, was that the one you were thinking I was gonna say?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. All right. What makes me angry? Okay. Outside of like Christ, when somebody just picks something and makes it their entire identity.
Ooh.
Like, hey, it's great that you're vegan, you know? But tell you what, man, like this is crazy that we're going this far with
Talking
this.
like Daniel diet? Like
No, I really don't even mind whatever diet you're doing, but if I'm talking to you and that's all you can talk about, or I'm talking about something else, and like, man, I got a leak in my roof, and it's like, well, speaking about leaks, I just made this vegan leek soup. You know, it's like, bro, no, absolutely not.
Brother in
You know that, or if it's like politics, that's a huge one right now. People will get like whatever political side or whatever they just make it their entire identity. And it's like most of the time people do that and they don't even know actually nearly as much about whatever topic they're trying to identify with as they think they do. And that probably makes me even more frustrated because it's just like, bro, now you're just
Remember
yapping.
when Avatar came out and there were not the last Airbender, but the James Cameron
people.
Avatar, and then there were people who were like totally buying it, like wanted to be Navi, running around the
weird.
park,
Yep.
painted
What?
blue with
Weird.
tails.
You know, I've never actually seen the full movie of that either.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my
Oh,
god!
gotta watch that.
Yeah. But that is nuts, though, that people were.
Yeah.
See, this is what I'm talking about.
Like, no.
Yo. Man, why does that guy look like he took that picture at gunpoint? Look at him, bro. Yeah.
Because one of the other crazy people who did this, no offense, put him at gunpoint, made him dress up because they needed a play partner.
Yes, yeah, basically.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
weird.
see, this is what I'm talking about. Little Google image searches get gnarly, man.
Yeah, the Google image search did get a little unsafe.
You got a little gnarly there. It's like a little proboscis nose.
Oh my gosh.
Cat.
That is
Wow.
yeah, there's some you know what? And maybe they're just hardcore fans. You do have a section of the internet that likes to cosplay, that likes to play and go to Renaissance festivals.
Why is it-
That sounds fun.
Why is it that
I've always kind of wanted to go to Renaissance.
Why is it that none of the Navi got back?
What do you mean?
None of them got back, right? That's the term.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
There you go. I was like, what are you talking about?
Oh, it took me a second, but yeah.
They don't have any butts.
Well,
They're
look, now
flat.
here we go.
What's
There's
it
one
called?
right here. Look at this guy.
Fat back.
Fat back?
Fat.
No, it was
What was
Big
it?
butt.
big back.
Big
Big
back.
back. Sorry, big back.
They got
None of them
li-
got big
little
back.
But I still
got
understood.
the-
That was good. I think.
Yeah.
But I will say,
The
we're
long
talking
back.
about
That's
these
what it's
people,
called.
but go ahead and go to like a Green Bay Packers game, and you got a guy dipped himself in some green paint, a cheese head,
Right.
and it's like,
Ridiculous.
bro, you're 56. This is crazy. You know what I'm saying? But hey,
You had
but like,
nothing
so I mean, like, I
better to
can't knock these people because
on
we
a
see the
Sunday
people on
evening.
TV during these football games, and we're like,
So do you have anything you're deeply passionate about?
man.
Don't say Jesus.
No. Yeah, I won't give you that answer. I think it's tough. I've just really been diving in, I guess, into my own art recently and just a lot of different capacities, whether it's like DJing or like I do spoken word poetry, stuff like that. And like being able to, I think right now, like convey messages to people like in a way that's just like inviting conversation or thinking about things in a different way rather than right now. It kind of seems like we're being pushed to think in absolutes for a lot of stuff. And I don't think that most people are absolute on almost anything, but they're told that they are, you know? And so I tried to.
How do you mean?
So, for example, politics is probably the easiest one, right? Say you're on the right. They'll it's like people get convinced that anything that happens on the right, like I agree and I am identifying with this. But then if you have a conversation with said person, you'll realize, oh, actually you don't. And, you know, and same thing with the left. It's not like one way or the other. In fact, like I had a conversation with a friend just a few weeks ago after like the whole like Charlie Kirk thing happened. And he had gotten really passionate, right, in his views. And he said some things on there that I was like, ooh, bro, you might want to think about this. Right. And so when we had the conversation, at first he was there, but as I was kind of offering him a different perspective, which is where I try to really push my art, especially like my poetry. But we had that conversation, some different perspective. He was like, oh, actually, yeah, I don't really agree with this stuff that I wasn't, that's not the message I was trying to convey. I didn't even know, you know, and so I think that's kind of more so what I'm passionate about right now.
But none of those passions are your identity.
No, I think I used to be really
stay
big on basketball or stuff like that. And I think just after a while, just.
But also, like everything you described there is something that you would do yourself personally. It's not something that you're like, I'm, you know, following this sports team or this streamer or Lord of the Rings, where like that's my whole personality now.
Yeah, no, I don't do it. I think also I've seen like a lot of people who I think I looked up to just like disappoint me, which is natural. Humans were always going to disappoint. And so I think I stopped looking at almost anybody or anything in such a high regard that I'm like, I'm just going to identify with this. Like Will Smith was my hero. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, I think that was like half my personality was like Will Smith. I feel
When
like
he did that, I like
and then
song.
well, long before that he kind of fell, but like that was a guy, and then I saw it. I was like, oh wow, this is not what I thought. We've seen like other people like pastors that like I was like, oh, you know, or whatever, and then like see how they like. Well, it's like, you know what, I shouldn't be putting anybody or anything in that type of regard. Like it's not wise for me, but it's also not fair to them, right? Because I fail too. So expecting that out of them, what I couldn't expect out of myself, doesn't make sense.
Anyone that's up on a pedestal eventually will.
Yeah.
Except for Mr. Rogers. Or Bob Ross.
Well,
same thing with parenting too. Like I know you see parents who will put themselves on a pedestal with their children, and they can do no wrong, and the child grows up thinking their parents can do no wrong.
Yep.
And then come 12, 15, 16, somewhere in there. Yeah. That's very damaging to relationships.
absolutely.
In the long term.
When we're called to be peacemakers, right? We're not called to be shit stir-uppers.
Which
Bible
also
has
could
some
be
different
called
terminology for that.
literally. That could also be called a peacekeeper. Honestly, so there's a big difference between a
I think they're
peacekeeper.
stirring it up.
Well, kinda, because they're not really doing anything about it.
No, the peacekeeper is someone who's trying to maintain the status quo and just keep everybody happy.
Which in the long run does kind of stir it up because you don't really take a side and you don't really say anything.
Very true.
And it just it's enabling the destruction, honestly.
Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of God. And speaking about identity pieces and not knowing your identity, as Christians, I think we definitely probably need to take a step back and realize that if you really want to be a child of God as a Christian, you're going to have to be a peacemaker. You're going to have to go out there and make that peace, bring people together to defuse situations, defuse the bombs. I'm guilty of it. I love going into a group of people and throwing a grenade and walking away.
I wouldn't call that peacemaking.
No, I'm saying no. I'm saying I'm
You gotta
guilty of it.
create the conflict so then you can make the peace.
Oh, is that what it is?
There we go.
That's what he's doing.
But I'll go up to, like I said, a group of people and say something that.
Give us an example.
Oh.
What would you say in this group to throw a grenade? Come on, do it right now.
Huh? I don't have anything offhand, but you know what I mean. I love not necessarily just standing back and people watching, but getting more involved with regards to, but if you think a certain way and you think a certain way, I might throw something out there in the conversation to where now you are all three forced to talk about this.
You must be a firstborn.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It's like I'm bored. I need to create some drama with these people around me. There's not enough energy going on. My oldest is like that. If there's not enough going on, he will create the energy.
Yeah.
Interesting.
For sure. Firstborn, middleborn, Homer?
I'm the youngest. I have an older sister.
Older sister?
Yeah.
Maybe?
Yeah, I'm the youngest.
Yeah.
I said how many?
2. Both of us are 2.
Oh, there we go.
Like there are 2 of you.
2 of us, yeah.
Okay.
2. My brother, 10 years older than me.
I
We have a sister, right?
Yeah.
We were with someone the other day, and I referred to myself as second to last, and like he called me out on that because we're like a 4. Really, my dad has 2 from a prior marriage, so of 6, I'm second to last. He's like, "Oh, it's interesting that you would phrase it that way."
Did you remember what I said?
Huh.
What did you say?
I said, yeah, that makes sense. Glass half empty.
I mean, it was a good call out. Like, like why? It's a pessimistic way to look at it. I mean, but you also wouldn't say I'm like 5th from the front.
Maybe.
That sounds worse. Actually.
Sounds weird.
Sounds like you're like hoping at
that
that
made me
point.
think a little too hard.
I was almost there. No. Yeah, bro. Be realistic where you're at, man.
Other historical figures in the Bible that were of that same lineage and in line would be Joseph. Was Joseph the youngest, or didn't he have a younger brother?
Benjamin, right?
Well, he was the first. I don't know that he was all the way to the back of the line. He was firstborn of Rachel.
Of Rachel.
But I'm not sure he's actually second to last.
No.
It feels like he's in that lineup, but I think there were a few born after him. I think Rachel had one, and then the two concubines, Bilhah and.
I guess what I'm going with it is look how positive he was.
Very positive.
You definitely have some.
Oh, I have Joseph vibes. Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying you could definitely. It's never too late to flip it around. And
This
because
is an
Redemption's always on the
intervention,
table.
actually.
Let me get my coat of many colors and start bragging.
Yeah, there we go.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think.
Who's selling me to the Midianites?
Ooh.
Is that what your plan is, Ben?
Ben? Question mark?
Sell me down the road?
well, to that point, being a firstborn grenade thrower over here, I'm better suited on this side of the table where I have to bite my tongue every once in a while. Otherwise, it would be a little bit too chaotic because I'd be putting my foot in my mouth.
I guess.
I guess I'm in that since I'm second to last, fifth from the front. I'm like, I got to keep the peace.
Yeah, I guess.
Or am I making it? Which one should I be doing?
I don't know.
I feel like I was just thinking about that because we said peacemaker and then peace like keeper.
Yeah.
I feel like now, like, man, peacekeeper, it almost just sounds like submission.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know,
Interesting.
like, man, something is not right. It's like going on, but I don't want to mess things up, so I'm just gonna kind of bow down to
That's
it.
where most people.
Well, but you're actively preventing the conflict that would cause growth.
Right.
Yes,
You're just keeping the status quo, keep everybody happy.
Or staying in a situation because you're too afraid to get out of it because you're used to it. Like this could go anywhere.
yeah.
Yeah, I think it kind of sucks because, like, a lot of the time, the people who do end up being peacemakers, they find themselves in that position a lot, and you just don't want to be that person. Always like coming out and saying, "Hey, this is wrong," or whatever it may be.
Well, a lot of times peacemakers are seen as like the enemy or whatever. Like they're the ones.
Yeah, because they're
because
preventing,
they're preventing the.
or they're calling out the conflict.
Yeah, they're holding people
and-
accountable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's definitely a position of force
Mhm.
and authority.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me.
Hmm.
Yeah. Famous peacemakers.
Man, a lot of complicated histories.
Was
in this
Gandhi a
list.
peacemaker?
Yeah.
What to say,
Yeah.
man? Yeah, a lot of complicated histories in this list, but I mean,
Albert Einstein. He's a peacemaker.
Interesting.
I don't know about that.
man,
Very interesting, right? I mean,
He did allow the nuclear bomb to be created. So, John
I
Lennon.
mean, it was very
something.
quiet after that bomb
Yes,
went
it
off.
was.
don't we have a famous award that we give people?
on this podcast,
No, in the
You talking about the Nobel Peace?
Nobel Peace Prize.
Okay, I don't know if this story is true. Maybe we can fact check this.
Okay.
But apparently there was, I think it might have been the guy who made the grenade or something like that. This is what I
TNT.
heard. Or TNT, right? So
Dynamite.
he made it and apparently he killed a lot of people, like in wars and stuff.
Dynamite has killed
Yeah,
a lot of people.
Killed a lot of people, right? So they had like a nickname like Butcher or something like that for him. And his twin brother died, and people thought it was him. And so they were celebrating, like, oh, he's dead, and like,
What?
you know, all this stuff. And basically then he like committed his life to like, oh dang, to try to help people, basically.
Wait, really?
And then I'm wondering if this is
His
true.
name
I
was
heard
Alfred
this.
Nobel.
So was this true?
Huh.
I don't know, but
Well, I don't know the details on the rest of the story, but I know the guy who founded the Nobel Prize was the guy who invented TNT. And because it killed a lot of people, he felt bad.
That
yeah.
That's
so,
exactly what we're
so
saying.
I think that might be.
Ew.
Yeah, so
So
he
that's-
saw
yeah.
the people celebrating. He was like,
Huh.
"Oh, I'm actually like
I'm
they
actually,
think
like,
I'm like a
Terrible guy.
yeah." And then
I
like,
don't want to be a
decided
terrible
turn it
guy.
around.
Huh. Wow.
that is so interesting.
I mean, the same guy, I think, who invented chemical fertilizers, also, it was used for a lot of gases in like World War II and stuff like that, like Cyclone B and stuff. And he felt bad as well.
Dang.
That's
I
why
think.
it's just
I
like-
think he felt bad. Maybe he was German.
Wild.
Maybe he didn't feel bad.
That's why I feel like it's just dangerous to label people as like evil.
Mhm.
Like I think we all have the capacity to do
Of
evil
course.
things,
Right.
but nobody is really beyond redemption. Like especially for saying we're Christians,
Yeah.
but when we make it like a battle of like good versus evil, with
Right.
people, it's easy to write them off or
Mhm.
kill them.
Well, and going back to like to the political thing
Yeah.
that you're talking about, it's very easy to get tribal and say the other camp is just all bad. There's nothing good about them. There's
Yeah.
no redemption. And then you just
It just goes crazy.
Yeah.
you split up as a society.
I
and then
think it's
your
more
neighbor is
about-
your enemy.
Yeah.
Because I kind of wrestled with like kind of this idea throughout the summer, just of like my own walk with the Lord. And it was like what, I guess just like realizing all of the lackings that I have in my own like leadership in youth ministry kind of sent me to a place where I was kind of just questioning like what is my like why am I able to lead and like other people aren't or whatever.
Yeah.
And so there was a place I was really wrestling with the Lord because it was like why is it good for me to be here and then like other people can't, whatever. And the thing that it was just so simple, but the thing that he just kept telling me over and over again was it's like about having a pure and repentant heart. And so like even the idea of people who are redeemed in this and all the things, like there is a place where the redemption is always on the table for someone, but you have to have that. Like you have to have a repentant heart. You have to have a pure heart. And so I guess that was just a place like the Lord encouraged me that it's not about being perfect, it's about having that. And like redemption is like hearing the convictions of the Lord and actually like changing your heart with it and that kind of thing. And so anyways,
That's
that
real.
was just a place that like I've been for a couple months with the Lord just because I've been wrestling with like my own little
Well, we were talking. We were having a little office thought earlier today about. I was listening to a podcast and somebody had said something about Jesus calls us to be perfect and not sin, and then he was making the point in the statement of like, yeah, so don't sin. Like you have to step into that and actually take action
right.
to like make a conscious decision and and that's working out that salvation and working through it.
Yeah.
And yeah, some of us think it's impossible to do, but as
Well, there's a doctrine among certain churches where like you sin until the day you die.
yeah,
You're just always a sinner, and I think that's leaning into the victimhood as well. Like you're excusing your bad behavior,
Right.
whereas as they quoted in that podcast, Jesus said, "Be ye perfect as your Father in heaven is perfect." Well, I don't think that Jesus told you to do things you couldn't do. And everyone he like forgave of their sins. He said, "Go and sin no more."
right.
So
Very, very interesting.
Yeah.
Do you guys believe in coincidence?
No,
I don't think so.
I don't.
Okay, cool.
I don't know. Like I think if for me in my mind, if I'm acknowledging like a God that's in control, then for me to like attribute different things to coincidence kind of seems like I'm just taking that away from him. A lot of times in my life, like I've had like some really just crazy stories when things happen and I'm like, well, that has to be God, and so then after that to turn around and say like something else is lucky, where like it just, oh man, everything just happened to fall into place. To me, it doesn't make sense, whether it's good or bad.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I think I can see in my life, like I spent, which like this whole wrestling thing that I was just kind of talking and alluding to was really months of me like going back in my journals and like calling on promises the Lord made me and all this stuff. And we were kind of there as a church anyways. But yeah, I think like I can go back in my journals and read things that like the Lord was telling me and I didn't know he was telling me. And I can see that now. And I'm like, that's wild. Like, and so I don't think, I can't just chalk it up to a coincidence. Like the Lord is definitely in control. I don't think it's like he's up there playing puppets and like we're like little puppets he's playing with.
Yeah.
But I do think that there's a real place where he is like the timing of things and the way things move and like the way people interact with the lives that they find themselves in on timelines and things. I do think he is creating moments where it's like we are all constantly growing and things are happening for a reason. That makes sense.
Yeah, I don't think he's definitely not a puppeteer up there. I think in all of his infinite wisdom and awesomeness,
Yeah.
he set into place rules in nature.
Yeah.
He set in rules and he still has this exterior way to influence and speak to people, whether they want to follow that or not.
Right.
That has cascading results that he built into this world that we live in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a flow.
Hmm.
There's a stream that we're all in, and we interact and bounce off, and it's all very groovy, man.
Groovy,
Very
bro.
Love it.
Groovy.
Made me think of like Scooby-Doo just now.
Yeah.
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 Sheesh.
Yeah. Well, cool.
Hey, thank you guys so much.
Yeah.
fun.
Thanks.
Yeah,
for
this is
having us.
awesome.
This was great.
Yeah, enjoyed it. Very good.
Final thoughts? Got anything to plug?
We are having adult prom.
Right?
Here we go.
Adult prom is coming up.
This is
What's the date again?
So we're not
November
the
8th, 9th, 8th.
youth prom. We're plugging the adult prom.
Oh yeah.
Plugging the adult
So the adult prom is also a fundraiser for the youth for the mission trip
Mission trips
and
To-
is there anything
and possibly youth retreats, that kind of
Okay.
thing. It goes to the
possibly
summer
retreat.
trips.
But yeah, the youth is actually going to San Francisco to serve
in the Tenderloin with City Impact.
Tenderloins, yes, with City Impact.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you are watching this and you want to dance,
Yeah.
you know, you want to have a good time, I think we're having karaoke as well.
Is there a theme?
The theme is Under the Stars.
No, a Sky Full of Stars.
Sky Full of Stars.
Yeah.
Sorry.
The Coldplay.
The Coldplay situation with that whole kiss cam
The
situation.
cheaters got caught.
Yeah,
well, there's gonna be a kiss cam.
There's
at
going to
the
be a
adult
kiss
prom.
cam.
Heck yeah!
Right.
So how do we theme around this? Like as far as dress code goes. Like,
So like we're gonna do like a starry night. It's kind of the vibes, you know. So there's gonna be like a lot of navies, a lot of stars.
but if like coming to the prom, you just
Sparkles.
dress.
Dress up nice.
Dress
like
up
you're
nice.
coming to
It's
a-
like prom.
Because wasn't it 70s last time or something?
It was we did decades, and we
Yes.
said you could do costumes, but
Gotcha.
this year it's like prom. So you're gonna wear formal. Come like you're dressed to prom. I want to see. Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
see,
about
I
to
knew I
find
was
the
about to
What
see
if-
most
that Van Gogh
sparkly dress.
situation.
What if I don't have a prom dress?
You better find a
Then-
tux
No.
or suit. Is it a tux or suit? Wait, can y'all answer this for me? What's the difference between a tux and a suit? Because I really don't know.
A tux has like the cummerbund and bow tie generally.
What's a cummerbund?
It's
Help.
It's like kind of like a belt.
Oh, that
Cloth
thing.
belt.
That thing.
Yeah.
Okay, I know. I know what we're going. I know what we're doing now.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. All right.
I do not have a tux.
Suit.
Okay. A suit.
A suit.
All right.
Yeah, I'd say just wear a suit. You know, it's a little bit
Yeah.
more comfortable usually than a tux, anyways.
And I did hear karaoke.
There should be some
There's
karaoke
a
up
little
there.
moment of
Good
karaoke
lord.
there. Yeah.
Yeah. So we yeah, needless to say, go ahead, pull up. It'll be a very good time.
Yep.
A lot of effort and planning is being put into it.
I think I'm out of town that week.
No.
No. You can come. There's gonna be plenty of people that aren't gonna dance. You can just come. You can come and vibe.
I'm gonna drag them.
Is the karaoke is that compulsory?
Compulsory.
It's not mandatory. If you don't want to sing, I don't think there's, you know what gives me the ick? When people,
Are you gonna sing What Is Love? What is love?
man, you know what? Maybe I need to make like this little video and get
I
that up
will
there.
not.
If
I'm not
enough if enough of y'all come to adult prom,
There we go.
I'll go ahead and see if I can make a little recording for y'all.
For a good cause.
Yeah,
Sweet.
but it'll be a good time. But yeah, the ick, yeah, people who get forced up to do karaoke and they're visibly uncomfortable while they're up, and now I have to watch 3
Yeah.
minutes of this.
Oh, so it's about you.
Very
About
painful.
them.
Or
Oh
About
yeah,
you.
very yes,
listen,
very it's a very painful
just painful,
experience.
yeah.
It's painful for them too. They're up there,
or like people.
they're like whispering into the mic, or they're like just laughing the whole time because they're like so uncomfortable. Just like, man, let somebody go up there who either wants to sing very well or make a fool of themselves. But we're just really here to have fun. So
Okay.
God.
Last
Like-
last one, and we'll let you go. Have you guys seen the show Impractical Jokers?
I
yes.
love that show. I love Sal.
Hold on. What does Homer?
I've seen it.
But that kind of gives me the same vibe with regards to people being in uncomfortable situations and you're watching.
The audience
Is
or
that
the
the
That's
same-
different because I
is
feel like
that
you're
the
not
same
there.
ick?
Yeah, but the person. Hang on. The question is like you like watching it on YouTube and
course, yeah.
participating. Is that the same ick?
I don't think I'm getting the ick because that's like a funny thing. That when they go up there and that's not funny. It's
like
just
real
really
time, not funny. It's
awkward for
embarrassing.
everybody, especially if they can't stop laughing.
But the
Because-
people that they're preying on the prank,
Yeah.
that are unaware and they're
Very uncomfortable.
very uncomfortable, does that give you that same
I think what's different is that's the whole point. It's to make people uncomfortable, and it's fun. Like you're set up for that. Like karaoke.
So if somebody goes up on karaoke and like, I'm gonna make everyone really uncomfortable right now, you'd be in on that?
If they went up and did it and they were confident in doing it,
And
it'd be
yeah.
cringy, but I don't think it would like make me go like,
It would be like, oh God, I can't do
Amos,
this.
it would be me dragging you up to do karaoke, and you are begrudgingly like, no, I do not want to do this.
That would be uncomfortable.
And then Homer's in the side like,
yeah.
that's what that.
I also think
Yeah, I
that there's
definitely think I'm
another
out
way
of town that weekend.
with this. There's people. Oh God, we did. I just remember this one specific time at youth. We did karaoke. The one time I was like, yeah, we can do this. And someone gets up there and they just think that they can sing, right? They just think that they can sing. And they get up there and they're doing so much stuff. Like they're just like, and I'm like, oh,
They got an ice bath or what?
we turned the mic down.
Yeah.
Let's mute the mic. They won't know. Yeah, that.
Yeah, it's very true. Yeah, people think they can sing, and
I thought we were done with the what makes Maelee angry segment.
Yeah, right.
Sorry.
okay. Also, side note, I think most of those people, they don't have real friends. Just being real. When I see somebody
'Cause
go
why are you letting
on
them
America's
sing like
Got
that?
Talent and they are absolutely trash,
Bro.
and like they think they're
you
like
done
the
this
best
to
thing
them?
ever.
Yeah, but they're doing it. They're also doing it for the clout.
Some of
So
them.
what's the what's that accounting auditing show? The shorts was the guy with who's what was it? Got big back.
Caleb.
Big back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Him.
No, that was perfect. You're really locking in.
So I saw one where he was talking about how people come on the show and get trashed, and he's like, hey, they go through so many rounds of audits, fully acknowledging that they're getting trashed. There's
That's
things
so
that
funny.
there's areas, no-go zones they don't talk about, but
Yes.
everybody who goes on that show wants to be there and
Jerry
it's fully
Springer
compliant.
effect.
Oh, I mean, they're not being forced, but there are some people who are going up there who legitimately think,
I sound
like,
great.
yeah, like I'm super good at this, and it's like there's
see,
no
like-
way that maybe you haven't done it in front of any of your friends,
But
but
this
if you
is a-
do it,
Growth experience for them.
No.
what's growing?
No,
though?
bro.
If you're just like,
Learning that they're not as good as they think they are.
but
It's
most
like-
of them still walk away.
That's like letting Terrell lead worship or something. Like, no.
Whoa, that's a call there.
Okay, so
Love
look,
him.
there was like,
He can preach a sermon all day long, but if he's going to lead worship, I got to go. I got to go.
yeah, so I think a lot of that is just like, man, hey, bro, I think there has been times, so I used to make music for like a brief time, but I feel like I have a pretty good ear. And I had friends who would send me like sometimes their song, like, hey, bro, what do you think? And like sometimes it would take me so long to respond because it's like, man, how do I tell this person, like, hey, bro,
Was on SoundCloud?
like you might, yeah, bro, like you might want to just put in some extra hours at your actual job. And, you know what I'm saying? Like lock in because like this is not it, you know?
I love you.
Like, and so, but it's like you don't want to be a jerk.
We've got a few of those comments. Like podcasting equipment is too cheap.
Oh yeah.
And what was the other one? Don't quit
Oh,
your day
wow.
job. We got that one a couple times.
Dang.
See, but I guess the thing is like,
Trolls.
but what's great about it's like, bro, your
How does
day
that
job is what.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if they think it's too cheap, I think that'd be like, hey, great. I actually have a business where I'm selling cameras. If you think if you think it's that cheap, like, please, by all means, buy some equipment from me.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's a whole different situation than like, I mean, if somebody gets on and they just, I mean, it's all a matter of opinion, obviously.
Well, the
whether
comment
you
was like,
it.
it's too easy to make podcasts now. There's too many people out there doing it who shouldn't be doing it.
I mean,
Us,
there-
apparently.
I mean, but there's just a lot. I mean, I do think in some cases I'm like, bro, who gave you this camera? This is nuts. But
Well,
also,
part
I
of me is
also think it's like, man, it's just you don't have to watch it. You
But it's
don't
Yeah.
have
also
to-
it's also do they have the aptitude to get better, or are they just like what I'm doing is fantastic? Nobody give me any critique about it other than praise, versus the person who actually wants to learn and get better. Because like every YouTuber, you go back to the beginning of their videos,
Yeah.
it's trash.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
It's
Most of them. There's a few gems in there, but it's a growth curve
yeah.
to getting to better.
Mm-hmm.
You know, look at the first episodes of this podcast before Ben was here. It was trash before Ben was here.
Oh.
Oh, that was a touching.
But yeah, I
moment.
feel like if you just have, if you have the capacity to grow or get better, like I feel like this is something that's already in your skill set. Like there's already, like, yeah, you can get better at talking on camera, all that kind of stuff. But the production value of this, like even being in here and seeing like all of this, how y'all have it set it up, is leaps and bounds like above. Like you can improve on this stuff, and y'all obviously are trying. Y'all got the sign now. You know, like
Let me tell you where we want to go.
okay, let's hear it.
So SFA has a volume studio.
They're building one. I don't know if it's built yet.
Oh, sick.
Do you guys, Homer, do you know what the volume is?
I don't. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
So, you know the Mandalorian?
Yes.
So they did a lot of the filming on the
Oh.
giant LED wall
Yes.
that parallaxes with the camera.
Yes.
That's a volume.
okay.
Or the void, as Ben likes to call it.
I do like to call
Look
it.
at that. And then for me, podcast is equipment, $20.
Oh, you can make a cheap podcast. I can tell you how to make a $20 podcast.
Oh man.
Just kidding.
Anyway, I would really like to eventually get to that level of production with regards to this show.
That'd be sick.
Where a very famous podcaster recently, by the time this comes out, it'll be weeks old, but he shot an episode with Matthew McConaughey, and they were able to replicate the set behind them of Interstellar
Oh wow.
out in the, like, it was in Nebraska, like
Wait, how
like
cool.
cornfields.
That's crazy.
And so I literally showed it to Amos, and he's like, "Oh, they're out on location. They're on location out there in the field shooting." And I'm like,
Well, not the house shot. It was the on the cornfield shot. It was the first opening shot where they're just kind of in a mountainous region. There's a camper next to them, and I'm like, oh, they actually decided to do this outside.
Wow.
It looked really good.
really, really good. So that's our next goal. is
I'm
to,
I'm not sure that's my next goal. This is news to me. But it would be cool to do a couple on a volume.
it would be very cool.
Or we just get our own volume, constantly changing set. We're on the ocean now. We're in the Arctic.
That'd be pretty
There's a castle in the
Low-key.
background. Whatever you want.
Whatever.
Whatever your heart desires, Ben.
Yep.
I feel like a Marvel superhero doing that. That'd be pretty
Me
sick.
too.
All right. Well, thank you guys.
Yeah,
No,
thanks.
thank you for having us. This is
Adult
awesome.
prom.
Adult prom.
Come
then
to
youth
adult
prom.
prom.
And then youth prom, apparently.
Adults don't come to a youth prom.
Unless you want to be
Chaperone.
chaperone, because that will need to happen.
Gotta watch those kids dealing in the back.
Well, yep. Got to.
Me watching them like a op.
All right. Cool.
Awesome.